How you doing?
You know the story, you know who I am, so just start by telling me what's the problem. Oh, and by the way, everybody, I'm like sitting here in my dark office because we're having an extreme heat wave here in Quebec, so it's like 90 degrees. So I just have all my lights and stuff out. So sorry about the
You're
some
mysterious.
somewhat weird.
What's the
All
problem?
right, tell me what's the problem.
I, it's a good question. I,
Yes, take your time.
let me think for a second.
Yep, that's it.
The problem is that I really want to build hypnosis for healing,
Yeah,
which is my business of a couple of years, but I always kind of put it on the back burner and I'm like, okay, it's there. When I'm ready, I'll
yeah,
do it. Because I have my full-time job and my child.
yeah,
An excuse.
right,
I know I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
right. Like
Yeah.
your destiny.
Yeah. I feel like I know I'm supposed to be doing that, but I'm just like, even when I start to bring people in and talk about hypnosis, people come and I'm like, oh shit, do I have time for them?
Right,
I
right.
kind of push them away.
Right. So
Like,
when you attract a customer, you're not really committed or you're not really sure you want to take them on.
yeah.
Right. Well, that makes sense. Well, I mean, I'm a single mom too, so obviously I have questions about just the practical side of it. I mean, what makes you think that the security is no longer the most important thing, the security of a full-time job?
What makes me think that?
Well, I'm guessing if you're at this crossroads of like maybe I want to go part-time or even full-time into my own gig, you've considered, well, I'm going to have to let go of that security blanket, which is what I did too. I mean, I'm all for it and I'm much happier as an entrepreneur. I mean, especially now it's summer. I get to go to the pool in the afternoon. Like this morning, I made breakfast. We got to sit. My daughter braided my hair. Like I got to go to work. It was just great. That's like a dream, right? So, what makes you think that that flexibility is going to be good for you and your family over the security of the paycheck?
Well, it's like even my daughter always says, Mom, you're always working at that computer. Like, why can't we do more things together? And like
Right.
and I'm just like, she's like, why don't you just do your art and sell your art and do what you love to do? Like she's
Right.
telling me,
She's got a better vision than you do. Right. I
she's
love
like,
that.
Mom, like you used to be an artist,
Yeah.
like all this stuff, and why are you just always sitting there typing away and talking on the phone to people? And I'm like,
But it's a good question. Why are you? I mean, I think that's a great question. By the
yeah.
way, I agree with her. Like a huge piece of my satisfaction in doing my job is it's been so cool for my daughters to be like, wow, a soul doctor, and then like more and more people. Now my kid opened a business this summer, a dog walking
Oh
business.
my god, I love
It's
that.
already full. She's already got full customers. She was doing my hair this morning. She was like, Mom, I love customers. I'm like, that's awesome that she watched me deal
Yeah,
with customers and she has watched me do it myself. And now she has the fucking guts and courage at 12 years old.
that
I'm so
is,
proud of that. So, I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, put it
oh,
to you, but like, what is more important to you? Like, do you want that badly enough for your daughter that she gets to watch you build it and watch you heal people and watch the magic?
I do, and it's funny because I have had like when I was pregnant with her, I didn't work full time.
Yeah,
I had a social media marketing business. I did it. I had
right.
an online Kangen water business. I did that, made money, like
Right.
the stuff, and then all of a sudden, probably because I got divorced and now
Yeah.
it's me, and I was like, okay, I gotta be get
Yeah,
what
reliable. Hmm.
you know what I mean? But I just feel like I think I push away that because I don't think somewhere in my belief system, like I'm like, it's not okay that I leave the family business and they're all counting on me. And like I've I don't know. I've come a long way from not being a salesperson to being one of the top salespeople in our family business, just because I know how to talk to people. Like I'm not like this salesy,
Right.
like,
Because you're good at hypnosis. I get it.
you know. So
Right.
I guess
Okay, so what's the difference for you in value of using that skill to make a sale versus heal a problem?
that's just
By the way, I was in sales before this too. I don't know if that helps you, but I was a real estate agent.
so funny.
So I feel the same that I always had the skill of talking to people and understanding what they really want. And I used it, but it never really like hit the thing for me. I was like very happy, like, oh, I'm so glad they found the house they wanted and I could help them and I knew it was the right one. But it just never felt like boom. You know what I mean? So I can relate to that whole thing of like, I know I can read minds. I know I can help people see themselves. But so back to the question is, so what's the difference in importance to you of using that goddess given, I think, talent or skill for a sales job versus healing and transformation?
That's a good question. What's the
Take your time.
it's satisfying doing sales. It's just
It's not, you said?
it's not satisfying. It's so satisfying when
I know.
like the other day I had a couple that I helped and it was
Yeah.
just like so satisfying to not like I didn't have to think about what I was gonna do in the moment. Like they just I was like, wow, like
So you use the ACH, you use the conversational hypnosis, and
I,
it worked and it was effective.
yeah, like
Powerful.
they came in with like a storm of
Right.
emotions. Like and I was just like,
Yeah.
you know, and then it took them from a 10 to like a 2.
Right.
And I was just like, I think that was sort of like a little wake up call for me. Like, what are you doing? Kind of
Yeah.
it's like you should be doing this because it's so satisfying.
And how much money do you make doing that? I mean, like versus the sales job. Let's say you have one conversational hypnosis client.
Well, you know,
Or
I haven't like done the package thing, but you know, I it's been a while because I haven't really been marketing, but I was doing per session 500.
okay, but so can you replace your income with a moderately sized self
Oh yeah.
self-made business?
Like like one package is more than I probably make like two packages is probably more than I make in 2 weeks. Like a lot
Right.
more. Like
Exactly. Well, that's what I mean.
and I'm like, what?
I know. I mean, that's a great thing about this business too, is like even now when I'm rather be at the pool, rather be with my kids, not advertising as much as I would like to be or should be, but it's still a multi whatever it is, you know. I've already made the 10 grand for the month, even though. So it's like a little bit passive in a way. Like once you get it started, you can sort of depend on returns. How do you feel about that? Do you feel confident about that?
I do. I feel confident about that. I just feel like also what is my block from really
That's what I wanted to ask
tuning
you.
in?
So what is it? I mean, you seem to think you can. You seem to know you want to. You seem to be like knowing. It's not like I had somebody recently who was like, but my skill isn't there, blah, blah. You don't sound like that. So what is stopping you? Do you know?
What is stopping me?
Yeah. What's stopping you? What's stopping you from following this destiny, karma?
That's a really good question. What is stopping me?
Something's stopping you.
I think maybe it does also have to do with like there's been a couple of people where I've put the price of it and they're just like, whoa. And I didn't come down in my price. I was
Right.
just like, you know, recently I gave a neighbor like a certain price and I was like, I lowered the price. which I probably shouldn't have done. But I'll have to take your business class to get my act together on that. But
Yes. I think that's important actually, because the more we negotiate on price, the more stressful the whole business becomes.
yeah, and I really just stood in my power and I was like, I know what this is worth.
Yeah.
Like I know that you're gonna feel change.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not coming. Like we went back and forth and I just didn't even bring it up again. I'm like, if you know what
Yes.
you find me,
Yeah.
not going anywhere, but this is how much it is. And I even helped you. Like I already helped you just for free a little bit.
Yeah.
I was just
Right.
with him, but like I was like, I already
Okay. It's just so I'm just a little bit confused. So how is that an answer to the question of
yeah,
what's stopping you?
I
It,
just
it somehow went into when I say my price. I just didn't quite understand like how did that answer the question? It has something to do with what price resistance are you talking about?
maybe I feel like like there's some conflicting thing. Like I feel like I know what it's worth, but at the same time, like people aren't gonna pay the price that I want them to pay for my services.
So how do you explain the fact that people pay it all day long to other people?
Yeah, that's a good
Like,
question.
what are those people doing that you're not doing? And by the way, at 2,500, I'm still not the most expensive. So there's a lot of people doing 35, 4, 5. I've seen packages for 5 and 10. I mean, think about this too is very interesting. I've just been thinking about it, over the past year or something. If you were to translate what Erickson made back in the day, do you know what he'd be making now? It's like somewhere between 10 to 20 grand up to 30 per visit, per session, like per
Oh,
healing. So he was already priced like way at the top at the inception of the rapid transformation. So now we're way more advanced into it and way more educated into it. So I'm just saying that's another example of somebody who has been doing it and set a pioneering precedent.
yeah.
So how do you think other people do it? What are you not doing that they're doing?
I think I'm just not really putting myself out there
Okay.
or even advertising, really. Like I'm
So
just
so how do you justify your price then? I mean, like it kind of does make sense to me that if you don't advertise and you don't have that many, you don't have that much to go on, that would create some question in yourself.
well, yeah, that's good. That's a good question. Hmm.
Take your time.
What did you say?
Take your time.
I know.
I'm enjoying my new Snoopy cup.
It's cute. I like it.
I have a lot of Snoopy theme in my.
The yellow matches the yellow in your sheets. Um, well, I guess based on the other clients that I had before,
Yeah.
that's kind of how I go on. But it's been like a while
Yeah.
since I took people.
But I'm just confused again because you just said not 10 minutes ago that just like correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what you said was this couple came in that was having like the shittiest experience. They left
Yeah.
at a 2 when they started at a 10. And that was just last week or something or earlier this week. So you
Yeah.
do have evidence that you're good. You do
Yeah.
have intuition that you're good. I mean, I'm not buying that you don't know that. So I didn't quite believe your answer. You said something,
Yeah.
I don't really know that.
Well, they didn't want to buy the package that I after the set. They did a session because
Yeah.
they were kind of cheap and they didn't. I was like, and they didn't want to buy a package.
But doesn't it stand to reason that if you offer a session, somebody's gonna pick the session over the package? I don't have a session on offer. I mean, isn't that exactly the
Yeah.
point of this of the setting up the business according to your value? I mean, like
Yeah.
that's a very important question actually, is like, have you considered that as long as you sell your time, you're always going to be chasing that thing of value. But as long as you sell the result, then you don't have to chase that thing of value.
Right.
Well, what do you think of that?
No, I think it's correct. I don't know why I did it.
It's funny too, because then when you told the story about the gardener neighbor, you were like, I'm not gonna get off my price. Like, fuck you, I'm not changing it.
Yeah.
So some part of you knows that
Yeah.
you should stick to it and not get pushed off it.
Maybe I guess I just feel bad for some people when they get and I'm like, okay, fine, stop finagling me.
You
Because
said you feel bad?
there are people in my community that are just like,
You feel bad for what?
I guess like if they if they start finagling me with the price and I'm
What do you mean finagling you?
like just kind of like, oh, it's a lot, but we really need help, like, you know, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Okay, so because other people are finagling you, that stops you from your destiny? I'm still not understanding. I mean, like, okay, let's just say that you took the business course or took some business course or got your shit together about the sales end of this and you didn't deal with that anymore. Would then it be worth it to have the business open?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
but so are you telling me that there are only a little bit of troubleshooting problems keeping you from your business? Like that to me is a low level, like I haven't quite figured out the sales funnel problem yet. Is that actually what it is, or do you actually have a deeper problem behind that?
I think there's probably another problem
Right. And why is it important for you to solve it?
because I need to fucking just do the business and just
Right. Why is that important to you though?
stop putting it, because like it's important because I just know that I love doing it and I love the results that people get.
Right. Do you need more reasons than that? Like, do you need to justify it further than I'm called to it and I love it and I know I can pay the bills doing it, so that's my reason?
No,
What more reasons are there?
right.
I have fulfillment, I have meaning, I enjoy it, it makes me feel good.
I
What
think there's also a part of me that's like, is that okay? Am I just allowed to do hypnosis for like the rest
great question.
of my life?
My favorite question ever.
Is that like okay?
I know. I ask myself that every single day. I'm serious. When I go out and see all the moms doing their things, I'm like, I wonder what this is all about. Here I am running my little full-time hypnosis business. Is it okay to do that? I don't know. You tell me. What do you think of that? Like actually doing
I think
something
it's
totally
fucking,
radical. It's
I
like,
think it's okay. I mean, I'm like, I was a full-time yoga teacher for like 15 years and traveled the world before I had a kid.
yeah, right.
Like, it's almost like I shut off the like, it's it's not okay to have a fun job anymore because like now I have a kid or something.
So let me just ask you something since we have similar perspectives. Like, isn't it more important to have a fun job when you have a kid because they're watching?
Yes, it is. And even my 9-year-old is like, Mom, like, what are you doing? And that's when I
I
know.
know, because she can tell that you're suffocating.
Yeah.
They can feel what we feel. But so, like, this is a good area to explore. Like, who benefits from telling us that we have to do conventional things? I mean, like, really, who benefits from that? Let's just go over it together.
I
Who benefits from me doing the thing that you expect me to do?
think it also is like, for me, also, it's like my dad, he's 80 something and he likes seeing his
Right?
kids in the business. He's like dying of cancer right now. And I don't know, it's just kind of like, I think a part of me is always like, it gives him like this sort of,
Yeah.
kids are doing the business that we started. And
For sure, for sure. Well, and that's a fair consideration. So, spiritually or ethically, would it be better for you to wait till he passes or
that's kind of like what I thought, actually told my daughter today. Like we had this same conversation. I was like, it's like, you're gonna do this forever. And I was like, oh, probably when grandpa passes, I'm probably gonna go part-time and just,
okay, is that satisfactory?
I feel like in a way, yeah. Um,
Does that keep you in a set in a feeling of like, well, I'm having to give up my happiness or my joy for somebody else to be happy? Is it too much of that at this point?
No, it's not too much.
Okay, but so the waiting doesn't really matter to you. Like if it's another 6 months or a year or a year and a half or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's not really,
What can you do to prepare so that when he passes, it's not like, oh, now I'm overwhelmed with things dealing with that and I still can't do it. Is there something you can do to make yourself feel like, okay, I'm working towards it, but I'm gonna like put that a little bit behind until the
yeah,
moment is right?
really have to get really clear on like the business aspect of it and really just decide how I really want to do this whole package thing, or like how I want to, what I want my message to be, or like talking
Right.
to people and who I bring, just really, okay,
Right.
bring
Okay,
people.
but so you need to iron out like the brass tacks basically, which would
Yeah,
be covered in the course, or you could figure it out, by whatever. It's not that hard.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so you could follow some kind of like basic level. Here's setting up, and you
yeah.
could do that, let's say, over the next how long?
Probably like 6, 7 months.
How does that feel?
Good, like kind of scary, but kind of good.
Okay, but would that solve the problem in the sense that you've made a decision that is both, you know, progressive, moving towards, and also patient?
Yeah,
Do you feel that it needs to be accelerated?
a little bit, not like full on 100%, but
Yeah. Like what kind of acceleration do you think would feel right?
like I gotta just really start opening to, yeah, like letting myself
Right.
take clients on the days that I said I was going to. I have right
Right.
now like Fridays, Saturdays,
Right.
and Sundays.
So instead of telling people no or like maybe or having ambiguous energy, you need to start saying, yes, I'll be there as my calendar says.
Yeah, I don't like, I mean, I just basically tell people, here's my calendar, book a discovery call, let's talk. Um, and then maybe they don't do it because maybe my energy is just kind of like
But
not
that's what I'm asking.
opening
So
it.
if you could clear your energy so that it's welcoming, so that you don't feel bad about the ones who say no, so that you're there for the ones who say yes, would that be a next step
I think so.
rather than like holding it back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely like holding it back for sure.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
see that. And is it costing you something to hold that energy back?
Just like my joy of doing the
Right. Okay.
like
But that's kind of important. It's holding me back from my joy. Is that what you said?
my joy of doing hypnotherapy because
Yeah.
I started this journey like 6, 7, when was COVID? Whenever COVID was.
500 years ago, right?
That's when I started my
But
hypnosis.
me too, exactly, right.
It was like $100 sessions, whatever.
Right.
And they're fun, past life regression therapies, all that stuff. I love that stuff too.
Yeah.
But but then like I don't know. And it's just like, what
Right.
am I doing? I've been like
Okay, but I mean, given that now it's been however long, it's been not that long, 5 or 6 years, do you feel like if you keep on putting it off, that will be too much putting it off?
yeah, I feel like then I'll like forget, like
Right.
also forget ACH and like how to like
Right.
do
But
the
that's what I'm asking is like I think it's crazy to think that I opened during COVID because look at how much has happened since then. It feels like it was yesterday. So if that's possible, then from now until the next period like this, you can also see that many people, hundreds of people, make a
Mhm.
bunch of money, make $250,000, whatever it is. I mean, is that your vision for the next era for yourself?
That would be great.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's say you don't do it and you just stick in the job. Will you be okay with that?
no.
What will happen if you do that?
I just feel like I'll be prolonging it another
Right. Because
year.
you're going to quit eventually. That's the truth. You can't do this for life, is from what I'm getting out of it. You can't do the sales job forever.
No, I feel like I would I would do it part-time just
Right.
for the family for some more years, but
Yeah. Well, and some security as well.
Yeah, for the security.
Okay, so how does it feel to you to come to this point so far, which is like, it is my destiny. I'm called to it. I gotta go in that direction. I need to at least show up for the people who sign up so far and make my energy open to more people doing so, so that I can have training wheels, so that I can launch full time or part time, whatever it's going to be with the other job at the probably at the time my, around my dad's passing. How does that feel to you?
A
That's
little
a
scary,
summary of
but
what I
good.
heard.
A
Pardon?
little scary, but good. Not scary, just
Yeah.
like just this. Can I really do this? Yes, I can do it. Like, I still have
What
that
are you scared of?
letting the family down,
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Letting the family know. Right.
letting I don't know, this. I mean, it's silly because I know my brother is my boss and he's just the most supportive guy.
Right.
So he's like, you know,
Yeah.
he's like, he loves all
That's
that
it.
I do and stuff, but I don't know. It's like,
So will he be supportive really actually?
yeah,
Right. Because why? Because he wants the best for you.
yeah, because
That's right.
he's
That's
my,
right.
he's like, just,
Okay, and isn't it true that it creates an added benefit that you could always go back to that job because your brother is your boss?
yeah, that's true.
So if you, found out that this wasn't the thing, actually you have quite a bit of security there.
True.
Is that true? So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
but
benefit.
yeah, yeah.
So just tell me a little bit more then about disappointing them. Who would be disappointed? Not him. Maybe a little bit that he doesn't get to work with you anymore, but he would be happy for you. Who are you thinking about?
I guess I just hear the voices of my parents, because like they're the kind of people that are just have worked their asses off since we were kids and built the business and are kind of hard people in the sense of like,
Doesn't the business continue on even if you don't continue with the business?
yeah, and I made a decision to like not even be a big part of the business. Like I don't want to be, I just want to be a salesperson. I don't want
Right,
all the
right.
responsibility because I think also like it surprises them that my path and the things I did, and now I'm doing this. It even surprises them.
Yeah, right. Because they know that you're a different you.
There's like, we never thought in a million years you'd be part of this.
But so that I don't understand if they know that no, I'm really confused. If they already know that about you and
No, it's
they sound supportive, I haven't heard yet about somebody who's really mean or unsupportive, and they know who you are and they know your character. So what would be so disappointing then? Wouldn't they just be like, "Oh, she finally like did
weird.
what we expected?" And I
Yeah.
mean, let me just ask you too, wouldn't you say something to these people like I really appreciate it. I really am grateful. I really love you all. It's not anything to so would that help or would they understand that? Like where's the hurt part coming in or the disappointment part?
Good question.
Take your time.
Good question.
Turning my light on. Take your time.
Maybe it's like giving up,
Giving up
feeling like I gave up on,
on them.
or like not on them, on like just trying something different from my path. Like the sales job was just like, I had such a crazy path. Just, I never had a real job in my whole life.
Right.
Like I just was a traveling this massage
Right.
therapist, yoga teacher,
Yeah.
what always was an entrepreneur and did my own thing.
Right.
And I think like maybe there's a part of me that's like I'm giving up on like something
The
that,
conventional life.
yeah, it was almost like I just
Okay, but just hold on. I have another question. So giving up on the conventional life, okay, I follow that. But isn't not giving up on the conventional life giving up on who you really are. Like
Yeah,
I mean, either you're gonna give up on one or the other. I mean, I have a PhD, right? Like I should have, it's a $250,000 education. I should have gone into academics. That's what everybody expected and thought I would do to make the money back. So there's a part of me that thinks the same, like, oh, that was kind of a waste, or like, whoops, major U-turn, major detour here. But like ultimately, isn't that how I ended up here? Like one road led to another, one thing didn't quite win me over the way I thought it would. That made me think of another thing, which made me think of another thing, blah,
yeah.
blah. Isn't that the same thing? Like, well, this led me to think of this. And I know you have your kid there. If you need to talk to her, go ahead.
Oh no, I just thought she's not even here. She's a thunderstorm.
Oh, okay, cool. Excellent. The goddesses are speaking to you. But I mean, isn't it the same that it's like I was a yoga teacher, I was an artist, I was a massage, that led me to have a child, that led me to want security, which led me back to the business, which was cool, which led me to understand that I have a bigger destiny. And now here I am. Well, think that over and tell me, like, does that cohere for you? Is that right? So
Well,
I haven't made
it
this
it
understanding.
makes a lot. I've never thought of it that way, but it makes a lot of sense. It's like it's like I can't escape what I'm meant to almost
That's
do.
a great expression. That's right. It's gonna come to you, it's gonna come at you anyway.
It's like it's almost like I tried to just stop.
That's right.
To just stop all that
Yeah,
mess around or
that's
whatever.
right. I think that's right. I think that's right.
And then I like took this path, but then I'm like, but wait, like that other thing that I did was just me.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's like an was it I think of hypnosis as like this evolution of my yoga path as a teacher.
Exactly. That's right.
And then I'm like, so I gave up on the yoga and like just the other day I met the guy who owns a studio. He's like, why aren't you teaching yoga anymore? You are a great yoga teacher.
Exactly.
And I was just like, I don't know.
I grew into something else.
I don't know. I just don't. I like
That's right.
practicing yoga. I don't want to tell people what to do with their body, but whatever. That's a whole other story.
Yeah,
So I'm just like,
that makes sense to
why
me.
can't I? Like, there's a part of me that's like split. It's like, you're not
Let
allowed to
me let,
have
let,
fun again.
let me ask you this. Isn't it true? Because, I think it's so easy to say, oh, I'm a hypnotist. I'm not an academic. But isn't it true I'm both? Like, isn't it clearly true that I was very good at a more conventional path, but my heart wasn't in it, and now I'm here in this path, and it's also true to me? I mean, like, isn't it true that you're all of those things? You're a mom, you're an entrepreneur, you're an athlete, you're a, hypnotist. Like, aren't they all true?
Yes.
Do they need to be in a hierarchy for some reason?
No, that's I didn't think about that one. No.
Like, what would it feel like to just let them all be you and not have such a preferential judgment of each of them?
It's better.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
think about that. Like, just
I know.
God.
Sometimes I think like there are avatars of us. I mean, this is the Deepak Chopra like version of quantum reality, right? Is there's an avatar of us doing all of the possibilities somewhere. So like you can jump into that avatar anytime. I mean, I don't quite get how he justifies it, but he's pretty serious. Like maybe that's the truth. Like this avatar of me is great at this. This avatar of me is great at this. This is the avatar I'm inhabiting right now that feels good to me now. Why does it have to be like I'm this and I'm that?
It doesn't have to be like that. It's just, it really doesn't.
Okay, but then look back at the whole thing you were just saying about, but I'm scared to leave the conventional thing. Like, are you really leaving some part of you, or are you just saying, like, for now, this is not exactly the fullest identification of me?
Yeah, it's not really, I mean, a different part of me definitely comes out in the sales world. But then when I make a sale, it's just like I'm doing hypnosis on somebody. It's kind of like the same thing. I'm just like, I talk to them like I would talk to a hypnotherapy client or whatever. And
Right, because it's natural to you
Yeah.
and you're good at it. Okay, but so where are you in it right now? What are you feeling? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that I really have to get my shit together and just do this.
Okay, I'll take that.
I just
Right.
have to like stop the questioning and like move forward. Like what am I doing? Like that's really what I'm thinking, you know? So,
Yeah. Yeah, but just a few minutes ago you said, but I'm kind of afraid.
mm.
But where do you stand on that now?
I think I'm just like I'm not afraid. I think I'm just dragging my feet, maybe.
And what are you getting out of that?
Time.
Do you need that time for something right now?
My dad.
Yeah.
My
that-
dad's really sick and
Right. But so you're not procrastinating, you're just doing something else.
yeah.
Right.
I think I really do the job for the family just for him to make for his satisfaction. And I never really thought about it that way, but just I don't know, it just gives him something to I think that's really what it is.
Yeah. And does that have a lot of value?
No, it's like just because I know that it makes him happy.
Is
Yeah.
what makes him happy?
That we could talk about work and customers and
Yeah.
business and it's not just him and my brother always talking. It's like he talks to me. We talk every day about that.
So this job that you took was not exactly the conventional job. It was the full circle of you being his daughter.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
I never thought about that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it is. Like I think I just never thought about it that way, but I think I took it just to have more of a connection with him,
That's right.
you know,
Exactly.
rather than the actual job because his whole life was his business and that's all.
Isn't that like the most beautiful hypnosis? Like
Yeah.
I'll hypnotize my dad into knowing his his
Yeah.
work paid off and that I
Yeah.
value him.
Yeah. Yes, I didn't thought about that.
Isn't that actually the opposite of a problem? Isn't that like the most coolest solution?
It is. It is a
And
good.
also, it gave you something the whole way through. It paid your bills. It helped. I mean, like 9 is different than 7 or 6 when she started, whatever. Like now, 9, 10, they have more independence. You can focus more. You can give them something to do and go to work. Like 6 is, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So the truth is, it was like a decent time to have a job like that where you could depend on the money. But so review the whole thing again, like look at it again. Astrally, physically, emotionally, financially. Like check the whole thing again and tell me like where are you hesitating?
It's like financially, I don't make that much money doing the sales job. Like when I put the numbers together, I'm like, this is a no-brainer. I can make so much more money doing hypnosis. I just have to put more time into marketing and all that stuff, which I can do. Um, the yeah, it's nice to have the health insurance and all that stuff. Um,
Is there some way you can keep that?
Probably I could if I talked to the
Right.
family, I'm sure.
Stay on the payroll, stay on as a something or other. Okay, so you don't have to give up all the.
Yeah, I think I would keep like I definitely will keep it part-time for some years until maybe both of my parents pass away. I don't think my mom really even cares, you know. No one really even cares about anything at this point. Well, my brother, the business, but my dad's health is all anyone's thinking about.
So that's what I'm hearing is for now, that's the focus.
Yeah,
Okay. Does that feel good to you?
it does. It does. It clarified the whole reason that I never really thought about that, the whole reason I took this job, like, wasn't really what I thought. I mean, it was on some level, but it was fun to get really good at something new. You see that lightning?
I know, and we're having the same storm here. It's giant. In fact, my daughter is texting me because she's out walking a dog. So let me just make sure she's not
I know you better because it's like,
she's caught in the rain. We're having the exact same thing here. And by the way, for everyone watching, this is really good evidence that hypnosis is not fragile. People think like, oh, if I interrupt it, if I go to the bath, like that, it's not true at all. It's not
yeah,
in the least bit fragile. It's actually very robust. And if you just leave somebody in, I mean, I'm not telling you to leave people, but you'll notice they'll go into an unconscious experience.
yeah.
I'm just texting her to ask her what she wants me to do.
I think I know what I have to do. Just
See, she's solving it. I'm not even talking. That's here more evidence that ACH is such a charming thing. Just like do nothing, ignore them, stop caring. They'll do
just
this.
ignore them and don't figure it out. Really,
Exactly.
maybe that's also like something that I guess at some point all of us hypnotherapists are like, we could get that little block. Like, what if I can't help them? But then I'm like,
I mean,
oh,
that's an excellent question. Like, is that at the bottom of it? Is like, well, what if I open a business and I don't get results? Is that really the problem?
well, it hasn't been like that before.
Right. But so is that really something you're worried about, or are you just saying that?
Maybe there's a little element of it. I had a client who was a past life regression therapy client of a couple of years who he's I changed his whole life, but now I told him about ACH and he was kind of like, he wasn't sure. And I was like, well, you got all these crazy results. Like he liked the past life regression therapy or whatever. So I'm like, we can mix it and do it together. Like I have an idea. We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
What
But
does that what does that guy have to do with anything?
I don't know. I just thought of him because he reached out to me yesterday and he wants to do some more sessions. And
What? And because he doubts the ACH, you doubt it?
no, I don't doubt it. I
What didn't you bring it up to say like, but some people doubt it?
well, some people are like, well, what is that? And
Okay.
I'm like, do I even have to tell anybody
That's what
what
I was going to
it
ask you is
is?
once you get a good discovery call and a good
Yeah,
business model going, do you owe people like does the dentist be like,
no,
yeah, and I get a number 8 drill and then I get out my computer like they don't tell you that stuff.
I asked the dentist, like, what number do you?
That's exactly like you're not they tell you the price, how long it's going to take and what to do after, just like I do. That's the same thing I tell you. This is the price, this is how long we're going to do, and this is what processing is. I mean, and I'm not saying I don't answer people when they ask, but like, do we owe them? Like, is your back up against the wall? What makes you feel that way? Let me ask you something overall. This is just a general question that I think is very important and will help you a lot. Like, do you actually have enough backbone and enough, rebound to be an entrepreneur? Because this is going to come up all the time. Rejection. Somebody just did a call with me like, I don't know, last week. She was over the moon, like, thank God I found you. I'm so excited. I'm going to pay right away. Like, and sometimes I do have doubts about people, like they're not going to, but her, I did not. And she canceled yesterday, all of it. Didn't even write me an email, just like full on change your mind. So am I gonna like let that phase me? Is that the like
Oh,
that's the reality of business. People change their mind, people talk to their spouse, they decide no. Some people come back say yes. Like, do you have the backbone and the wherewithal to deal with yeses and nos and objections and questions? Are you gonna let the whole thing push you around and make you crazy?
no,
I mean, you are going to have to justify yourself because we're doing something pretty far out. So, like,
yeah,
yeah, is there going to be pushback? Yes, there will. Are you okay with that?
yes,
Do you kind of enjoy it because here we are pushing the line? Like, do you find that fun? Isn't that
yeah,
why we're here, Elise?
yeah,
Like, isn't that the whole point of being a feminist in the modern era? Is like, I'm here to test out people's belief systems and push a boundary.
yes,
So, are you satisfied to actually do that, even if it's hard?
yes.
Okay, so are people really going to be able to question you, question your price, blah, blah, blah?
I mean, they can, but I'm just gonna be like, so it's not for you next, right? That's all.
And are you going to work on your sales skills so that you can get it to a place where actually you just say what it is and let that sit?
Yes.
Right. And isn't it true that the more people you have, the easier and more practical and natural that becomes? Are you okay with that?
Yes, 100%.
Do you think you'll get faster and more effective as you do more?
Of course, it's like sales, right?
Exactly. It's like anything.
I started for anything, like
For sure.
not knowing anything, and like
I know. People ask me all the time, how do you know you can do it in one session? I'm like, evidence. Like it's not like I'm psychic and predict it. It's just based on the fact that the last X number were that way. So it's just numbers. It's just volume. Just like any product. It's volume. You get good at it when you do volume. Okay, so just review it again. So what's the problem? Review the whole thing, all the sides of it. You're doing a great job.
I don't know what the problem is.
That's right. Exactly. Me neither.
I don't know what the problem is. The only problem right now is my pop-up tent over my hot tub is caving in. And I just put up.
That is a problem.
I'm like, wait.
You're like, so I just bought.
Get the mosquitoes out, and now the rainwater.
Oh, yes, mom problems. I'm very well familiar. I like it that you have a caving in tent. I have a kid caught out in the rain.
Oh my God.
We're like, okay, good thing the hypnosis is fast because I got shit to do.
I gotta figure out.
Okay, 45 minutes done. But I mean, isn't that the whole great thing about it is like, that's really what happens. I mean, yesterday was a perfect example for me. I did 2 very good sessions. Both were killer. Both nailed it. And then I went to the pool at 3 and enjoyed the summer. Then I came back and did a little bit of office stuff. Why can't that be your life?
That's what I love. That's what it is going to be.
Then you get to enjoy your work. Then you get to get paid to enjoy your work. It's not all glorious either. Like some of it sucks ass. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Are you okay with like, oh, now I have to edit, now I have to do payroll or whatever, or do price, edit my expenses, all that stuff, taxes.
That I'm not good at.
Yeah. I mean, are you going to do it? Are you going to figure it out? Are you scared of that?
I can figure that out.
Right. You've done it before.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to happen in 3 months when, let's say your dad's still alive and you're starting to feel like, oh, and I'm still doing the sales job and I haven't really moved the needle much on my hypnosis job, then what?
I think I'm just going to be patient with myself with it and know that I know where I want to go with it. Keep working on it. Just keep start making more social media content.
Yes.
Doing what I have to do. And just knowing that like
it's coming.
Yeah. Like I'm in this where I'm now because of where my dad is. And
that's right.
Keeping myself there, but
where your family is too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think
okay, is there some kind of like quotient of amount of stuff that you would like to get done to feel, okay, I really have momentum moving in the direction of this goal? Like, let's say, like right now, my goal is to have 1,000 YouTube videos, which is a big, hairy, crazy goal because I only have 300 right now, but it's just something I'm working. So every day when I'm sitting around like, okay, what now? I'm like, okay, upload, because I have that long term. Do you have a sense that you could either design a series of like things I need to gather up, like content, protocols, whatever it is, paperwork, contracts? Do you have some idea of like what that needs to be between now and launching?
I think I definitely have to continue doing more social media stuff. I mean, I was doing it for so many years.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe an offering, like I do need to upload some like free meditations.
Okay, fair.
Recorded. For example, somebody asked me, can I have like a sleep meditation? I just gave it to them, but I have to have some kind of free
something free for a hook. Yeah, I agree with that.
do
Okay,
that.
so you can make free stuff, you can make recordings, you can work on carousel, social media, stuff that you can publish later. You can
Yeah.
work on the back end, contracts, payment, methods, make sure that the back end runs, calendar and all that. That's a lot, what I just said. That's 6 or 8, 10 months worth of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
I think that's
Are
enough.
you satisfied with that?
I am. I just have to get all that stuff in line. You're right.
Okay, I mean, do you have a doubt about that?
No, that's all stuff I've done before, like various times, and I've even people have paid me to do it for them. So it's like, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not convinced.
Well, I am kind. I actually, I'm thinking maybe this is a record short session because I am kind of convinced, but I'm trying to work through some troubleshooting to see like, is there something I could bring up that would take her off of it? So I'll just pass it on to you. Is there anything you can think of that would actually bring you back here to start this whole question again? Should I do it?
No, there's not a should at all in there. Like
Okay.
no,
What about when?
there's a when
Is,
and
is there a question in there about like, I won't?
no, there's not a won't.
Is there a question in there about like, I don't know when I will?
There's maybe a little bit of I don't know exactly what the date because of everything around the family and stuff.
Yeah. But is it uncomfortable or is it more like I just have to be patient?
Yeah, it's more like I exactly like I have to be patient.
Okay, let me ask you a different question. This is an interesting one. There, I came up with one. Let's say, I mean, I don't know the state of your dad. I don't want to inquire about it, especially, but let's just pretend that he lives longer than you think.
Mhm.
Would that create some kind of thing where it's like, okay, but now I need to do something?
I think I need to actually, if that's the case, kind of like
Right. Talk to him.
tell him, this is what I need
Right.
to do.
Exactly. Is it possible that he would be very happy for you to like tell him that you have a dream that you get to fulfill?
Yeah,
What if it was framed in the sense of like, I have the stability and confidence now based on this, you know?
I could hear him say, "Well, how are you gonna make money with that?" Like what he always says. How are you gonna make a living with
Okay,
that?
but so like, I don't need to troubleshoot that so much because we don't even know that that conversation is going to happen. But let's ask it this way. If it did, if it came to that, would you be able then to find a way to explain it or, talk it through? Or would you be willing to do a session or whatever needs to happen to get past that resistance?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. So is that a problem?
No, definitely not.
So one way or another, whether he dies sooner or later, you know how to manage it.
It's just timing, I think. Definitely. It's all just timing.
That's right. Okay, how do you feel?
Good. I feel like some things I wasn't even didn't even realize were part of all this.
Yeah,
The whole thing with my dad.
exactly.
So yeah, I think I feel clear about like, okay, this is this is what's gonna happen and it's happening, I just have to be more patient. So
Have you given yourself credit for the fact that, first of all, you've given this time and energy to your family and your dad, and secondly, that you've also held on to your truth in the process?
yeah.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah,
And you've raised a cool kid in the meantime as well.
yeah,
Like that's a lot.
yeah.
A
It
lot.
sometimes feels like a lot.
Yeah, but it is.
Yeah.
Like it really is. How do you feel about like actualizing that now in a fuller way? Like in a more total way?
I feel like I mean, I just keep coming to like what was I what? Like I don't know, what am I doing? But like that always goes in my head like wow, like it's so ironic that I thought that it's not going to be okay by people who know me. Like, that's just, I'm like, by my family members that just know my nature, that always just keeps coming to me. Like, really? Thank you. You're
Yeah,
right.
isn't it kind I just am surprised you still say that, because isn't it the opposite, that
It is, yeah.
aren't people surprised that
Yeah,
you haven't done it or haven't done it yet or whatever?
for sure.
Isn't it true that like everybody knows that you have a magical or whatever, spiritual
Yeah.
soul and heart?
Yeah.
I mean, your kid knows most of all.
Yeah.
Do you trust that she's right?
Yes.
Do you think this is going to be huge for her when you tell her, hey, I am going to do it, and this is kind of the pattern it's going to follow, and it's going to be cool?
Yeah.
How's it going to change her life?
Well, more, she's gonna be able to like have more time with me doing fun things, which is what she always wants to
What
do.
about watching you do this like thing that you're destined to do?
Yeah, that too.
I mean, there's going to be her benefit on the time and energy, but there's going to be a big benefit to you. I mean, to her on a spiritual level, emotionally, inspiration wise.
Yeah.
What if you don't do that? Will that be kind of taking something away from her?
I don't think I'm not gonna do
Me neither.
it.
Okay, I'll stop. I think we're done. Okay, so you know the rest of the process. I mean, you're gonna feel tired, you're gonna feel a little bit woo-woo, you're gonna feel a little bit like yay, you're gonna feel that kind of elation. It's gonna last a while. You might feel it when you wake up tomorrow, like, oh wow, I feel a different kind of level of peace, a different level of excitement. Just watch it. I don't need you to get involved in it. Your emotions go up and down. That's totally fine. It's your brain repatterning and restructuring. So keep in touch with me. If you have questions, you can like text me, message me. I would love an update, like, oh yeah, I don't feel that confusion anymore. I feel that peace that I've been looking for. Whatever you want to tell me. If you have questions, you can send them as well. Do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions. Thank
Did
you.
you lie to me today?
No.
Did you lie to yourself?
No.
Okay. Is there something you have left unsaid that you wish you had said?
Not at all.
Is there something that you were expecting from me that you would like?
No.
Okay. Okay. So you know the assignment. I want you to just rest now. Don't think about this. Let it go. Keep in touch with me. You're not bothering me at all if you keep in touch. When you keep in touch, let me say that.
No.
Uh, your session is done. You're welcome to stay. I'm going to ask Dawn if she has any questions. I'm first going to check on my kid and make sure she's.
Your daughter.
Yeah, you can go check on your. If you want to stay and ask anything, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, you can just check out and check in with me later.
Thank you.
Don't forget to come to level 1 if you want to get a refresher. It's in July 17, 18, and 19. Oh, good. They answered the door.
I think I'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah, you can come for free. You can come for free, by the way, because you already joined the course. So it's the same as before. You don't have to repay, is what I'm saying.
Awesome. Thank
Maybe I'll
you.
see you then. Okay, see you later. Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.